This is Rap the News. I am Judah Yasharal. States, there is nothing in the Bible that says to give 10% of your income. Tithing is and was always about food. I have faithfully listened to rap, but this is where I draw the line. I will do a video about tithing so the people can see for themselves. I am not trying to start a war with my brother, but wrong is wrong. 8 thumbs up on that. Yeah, wrong is wrong. Rap responds back 1 second ago. But this was done a long time ago. Brother, I've been doing this for a long time. You got to respect that, man. I mean, you don't have to respect that, but you should. You should respect that by now. You should know that I know what I'm talking about. And that you should know right now that I'm not going to leave not one person astray, especially you, sir. And I'm not leading nobody astray, nor am I wrong. Please do your video, but to save you the grief of that, I'm going to go ahead and do a video for you. From one brother to the other brother. And next time, just have a little faith, man. The word tithe is an English word that derived its meaning from the Hebrew word, which is pronounced as masar. The word masar is translated as tithe throughout the entire Bible, and it simply means a tenth of. A tenth part of. Why is just left like that? Because it could be anything that you tithe. I want y'all to listen carefully. And then I want you to understand that what he talking about here, that was 3,000 years ago. We're in a whole different civilization. And then we're going to explain that. The world is totally different. Tithing, to a degree. The people still act the same. Tithing definition. The practice of taking or paying a tenth. So anybody could Google that whole thing right there, and you'll come up with that. Okay. Tithe definition. A tenth part of agricultural produce is what he talking about. Or personal income set apart. What? Or personal income set apart as an offering to God or for the works of mercy. So some people have limited knowledge, and I believe that you are getting your information from people who have limited knowledge. Let's keep going. Bible tithe definition. So this is the biblical tithe definition, but I don't know who defined it, but this is what they put out there. A tenth of the produce of the earth consecrated and set apart for the special purposes. The dedication of a tenth to God was recognized as a duty before the time of Moses. So we're getting the definition of what tithing actually is. It's just giving an offering to God. I just put it plain and simple. Giving an offering to God the way that God said give it. Definition of free will offering. A free will offering is a voluntary religious offering made in addition to what is required by a vow or tithe. So what is that saying? That God required that you give a tenth, but you can get 80%. You can give 100%. You think God is going to belittle your works? No, I said give 10. I didn't tell you to give more or less. That's why he put free will offering, so that you don't be stuck like that to say, no, we said a tenth and that's all we're going to give. Okay. But you're not required. You're not required. You may offer the produce of the earth. And then we're going to have to break down what produce of the earth mean, which is any simple-minded person should be able to break that down. What does the earth produce consist of? Anything that can be taken from the earth. Fruits, vegetables, trees, and tree products, gold, silver, jewels, animals, and more. That is what the earth produces. It ain't like the grocery store where I think most people's mind probably is. Oh, it's the fruit and vegetable section. Sometimes they have meat there. Let's keep going. How do we know we are to offer money instead of food? Because of the society we live in, it's just common sense. Watch. But I'm going to break it down. Numbers 18:21. And behold, I have given the children of Levi all the tenth in Israel for an inheritance for their services, which they serve, even the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And I want everybody to remember the tabernacle of the congregation. So he says a tenth, which they serve. I'm adding the tabernacle of the congregation to that tenth. Right? That's what he's doing. What do you mean by that? That I know that you got to take care of other duties. You got to pay for shit to be fixed. You know, you got to upkeep the tabernacle. In today's society, you got to keep the lights on and the water and the gas if you need it. And you got to pay the note. Exodus 30, they may not have to do all that back then, but we have to do it now. Exodus 30:16. And thou shalt take the atonement money, because that's what the tenth is. It acts as an act of atonement for your sins of the children of Israel, and shalt appoint it for the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And behold, I have given the children of Levi all a tenth, even for the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. So you can give atonement money. Oh, after news. You're misinterpreting. No, I'm not. That's a money right there. That's not fruits and vegetables, sir. Or burnt offerings. Deuteronomy 14:2. And God is going to make it clear right here. Thou shalt truly tithe all the increases of thy seed. So you're giving tithes. That the field bringeth forth year by year. So it's coming from the field. But watch. And thou shalt eat before the Lord thy God in the place which he shall choose to place his name there. So you're supposed to bring all the tithes to a certain location. The tithes of the corn and of the wine and of thine oil and of the firstlings of the herd and of the flocks, that thou mayest learn to fear the Lord thy God always. And if the way be too long, you can't get to California, so that thou art not able to carry it, or if the place be too far from you, which the Lord thy God shall choose to set his name there, when the Lord thy God hath blessed thee, I mean he gave you increase, then shalt thou turn it into money. You're going to do what? You're going to turn it into money. And then you're going to give that to the priest. Because it's what? Tithing. And the tithing go to what? The priest. And you're going to do what? You're going to turn it into money. You know, so you're going to be wasting your time doing a video. I'm helping you out. And bind up the money in thine hand, and shalt go unto the places which the Lord thy God shall choose. So you're going to turn the tithing into what? Money. Because ain't nobody going to drive way out here to give a tithing in rams and fruits. Nobody going to load up no fruits in the back of no truck. People don't even grow fruits and produce today. They would have to go use money to go buy the fruits and then deliver them. Use the money to buy gas and maintenance for their car. It's silly as hell. Come on, man. Let's wake up. You know, like I said, if you're going to challenge me, you know what I mean? At least be a challenge. Hebrews 5:1. For every high priest taken from among men is ordained for men and things pertaining to God, that he may offer both gifts and sacrifices for sins. So it is what the earth produces is more than just it means more than just fruits and vegetables and food. It's more than that. It's anything that the earth produces that's of value, that you honorably earned. Leviticus 27:18. But if he sanctify his field after the Jubilee, then the priest shall reckon it unto him the money. All cash money. according to the year that remains. Numbers, see, watch this. I'm helping you out, ain't I? Numbers 3:48. So don't doubt me next time, man. And thou shalt give the money, wherewith the odd number of them is to be redeemed, unto Aaron and to his sons. What do that mean? To Aaron and his sons, because they the priests. And thou shalt give the money unto Aaron and his sons, because they are priests. So God said to Moses, don't you know that Aaron is a priest? Don't you know he a Levi? That's where the money go, Moses. So God tells Moses to do what? Take the money to Moses for the atonement of the sins of the people. Come on, man, let's snap out of this. Numbers 3:5-1. And Moses gave the money of them that were redeemed unto Aaron. So when he prayed for their sins, Moses gave him money. No, here, I'm going to pay you in sheep. Come on, man, we live in 2019. We don't pay nobody in sheep. Moses did what? He gave them money. Show me the money. And it's like I said, I ain't money hungry and all that. That ain't what I'm doing this for. I hate that people made a big deal out of this, man. Because every time it comes to the money, the devil get in everybody and everybody acts silly as shit, man. They be riding the band, ooh, rap the news wrong. Ooh, and then I shut them up and then nobody come around no more, huh? The money of them that were redeemed unto Aaron and to his sons, because his sons is priests as well, they Levites, according to the word of the Lord, according to God, as the Lord commanded Moses. Get that money. Get that money to the priest. That's what the Lord commanded. Did he say a ram? Did he say food? No. We say it like this. All cash money. 2 Kings 12:4. And Jehoash said to the priests, all the money. No, you mean rams. All the money. No, you mean food. All the money of the dedicated things that is brought into the house of the Lord, which is the congregation of the tabernacle, even the money of everyone that passes the account, the money that every man is set at, and all the money that cometh into a man's heart to bring into the house of the Lord. Money. 2 Kings 12:16. The trespass money. What is the trespass money? That means when you sin, you make an atonement with that money for your sins to the high priest. And what? Come on, man. Look, here's what I say. If this society didn't require money, I would say bring a fruit. Come on, how the priest gonna take care of themselves off of fruits and vegetables and shit? How they gonna pay their bills? How they gonna fix a wall with that? Come on, we got to be realistic here, man. We can't be stupid listening to other stupid people. The trespass money. How many times have I said money? Count. Go back and count. And sin money was not brought into the house of the Lord. It was the priests. That's where the money go. 2 Chronicles 24:5. And he gathered together the priests and the Levites and said unto them, go into the cities of Judah and gather of all Israel money. Go get the money to repair the house of your Lord, the congregation of the tabernacle, from year to year, and see that you hasten in that matter. Every damn year you go get the money. This all God said is give an increase. When he give you increase, you give a 10th part of that increase. It ain't gonna kill you Negroes, man. Damn, y'all make everything hard, man. Oh, we gonna prove right the news wrong one day, sus. 2 Chronicles 34:9. Keep trying, man. And then you got Sakari. I think he's supposed to be doing a video about me today or tomorrow. Fuck out of here, man, with that. And when they came to Hilkiah, the high priest, they delivered what? The money that was brought into the house of God. So he can do what? Make sacrifices unto God with the money. Now, I'm going to tell you what they do with the money. The money go to the priest. The priest today is going to pay the lights, the gas, and everything, or wherever the house of the Lord is. What is the house of the Lord? Were we preaching the message from? Were we preaching the message from and living righteously? And then what else are we going to give to the with the money? Then we're going to give the money out to whoever is poor in society. You know, if money came in like it was supposed to come in, then people will be set up, you know, in this society it's just ill, because we supposed to be going to house, making sure everybody have, making sure everybody good, making sure nobody is in our village starving or lacking of any damn thing. That's where the money go. It's supposed to be distributed to the people, but it is an inheritance of the priests, and the priests take care of the people, you know, righteously. You know, oh, he just gonna get rich, because y'all be thinking of T.D. Jakes and Creflo Dollar and Joel Osteen and thieves like that. So now all of us is thieves, and then you got all these people who don't even believe in God coming to here because we talking about money. Because here's what it says again. The devil ain't gonna let you buy, sell, or trade unless you take the mark. You talking money, we're coming, Raptor. You know we gonna be there because you said money. 2 Chronicles 34, and we don't want you to have nothing. 34:9. And when they came, we already read that, they delivered the money. Ezra 7:15. It's so much of it, ain't it? And to carry the silver and the gold, oh, you mean the rams? Oh, you mean the food, which the king and his counselors have freely offered unto the God of Israel. Why? Because I said yesterday, the Gentiles also offer that money for the atonement of their sins. It ain't just us. You know, and God ain't in here saying, wrong, I hate you Gentiles, y'all don't get nothing, and you don't do right, y'all going to hell anyway. Shit, fuck you. I don't know why I created you. Come on. It's just the mentality of Gentile Hebrews. Gentile so-called Hebrews. Keep going. Whose habitation is in Jerusalem. Unto God of Israel they offered, whose habitation is Jerusalem. It ain't America. And all the silver and the gold that thou can find in all the province of Babylon, Gentileville, with the free will offering. There it is again. Of the people and of the priests, offering willingly for the house of their God, which is in Jerusalem, to take care of that tabernacle, to make sure this message, you know, you take care of your priests and your priest studies and be true to God, and you know, because he being taken care of. This is what my father taught me, man. I mean, if he didn't teach me too much or nothing, he taught me this. He said, I said, why do you pay your employees so much, Daddy? And he says, because that if I didn't pay them good, then they would break everything. If I'm paying them well, then they're going to take care, usually, the stuff. So pay them well. Be nice to people, you know. And I get that when I grew up. And of the priests offering willingly for the house of God in Jerusalem, that thou mayest be buy speedily with this money the bullocks, then you can make a sacrifice. The rams, then you can make a sacrifice. The lambs with their meat offerings and the drink offerings and upon the altars, so everybody can eat. My ninjas. Keep going, man. Psalm 58. And I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifices. Why they trying to reprove me? And God ain't gonna reprove. For whatever sacrifices y'all give Israel, I ain't saying nothing about that, man. There's no correction for that. To have been continually before me. Proverbs 17:1. Better is a dry morsel and quietness therewith than a house full of sacrifices and strife. And just like I said, if anybody wants some more, there's some more down there. There's some more down there that I'm saving for a later date, just in case somebody open up their mouth against Raptor News, thinking they know what the hell they talking about, and they don't. And like I said, ain't no beef and ain't no problem to you. It's like, how I look at that is almost like that's betrayalish and disloyal. It just is, man. And here I am pouring my damn heart out to everybody the best way I can. People think because I cuss and because I do this and because I'm wrong. You don't know the scriptures, man. I'm not wrong about anything that I'm doing here. I am a blessing to you. And just like I said, like a dog, you bite my hand and shit, I'm trying to help you. Let's wrap the news.